la inmunda. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevo grabando? Veintitantos. Ay.
My name is
Doctor.
Cyprien, I presume.
That's me, but...
I am positively delighted to make your acquaintance. But tell me, what is a young man of your caliber doing in these wild parts?
I'm looking for Lenny, my bear. You didn't come across him by any chance? He's sort of a bear, a teddy bear like.
I see. Lenny, you say? I used to know a Lenny once, when I was a plenipotentiary at Lawpill. An extremely pleasant chap. Could it possibly be the same fellow?
That's possible. I know he used to live here before he came to live with me.
Then there's no doubt about it. It's the very same Lenny. Oh, heavens above. Does my old friend have some kind of problems? Oh, that's extremely unfortunate. Alas, I cannot help, as I am on a mission of the utmost importance. I absolutely must find the Great Weaver. It's a matter of life or death for my people.
Blah blah blah.
Perhaps at some later time?
Well, yes, sure.
It's a bargain then. As soon as I've finished my mission, I'll join you to give you a helping hand. Which direction are you going in?
Well, I've got to go and see Vinny, because the last time I saw him, he wasn't in great shape.
I see.
Chavos.
Well then.
Oh, me recuerda al payaso gay de...
Yeah, I've seen the spider, but I brought her some food, so she's not really starving anymore.
Heavens! It's a good thing you told me. I have put aside some frankincense because I know she's very fond of them. But that argument won't have much weight now that she's replete. Oh well, too bad. I'll find something else. Well then, you must excuse me, my dear friend. Duty calls.
Ahora sí viene el niño hippie. Niño hippie. Eres una porquería. Digo, eres un buen amigo. Niño hippie. Ah, no, este es el niño cara de raíz. Como corre, mira.
Vinny! You okay, man?
What? Sip? What are you doing?
Sip.
I don't know, or yes I do, but I haven't got time to explain. Let's just say the local boss got Lenny, and now I've got to free him.
Where's Lenny?
Lenny.
In a big tower over that way.
Oh, whoa. But if Lenny ain't here, why are you here?
Well, it seems there's only one way to get into the tower. You need a key. But the key is in 4 parts, and I came to get one of them. Then I saw you in your bow, and you were completely out of it. So I laid into the black root, but I didn't find any sign of a key. That's all. I hope you got everything, because I'm not going to repeat it.
Do you know if...
No, I don't know if you're here to help me or just to ask me questions.
Nah, not that. Hey, do you know of a piece of key? Well, does it look like this?
Yes! How did you find it?
I didn't find it. It was just there. That's
Pero no sé, es solamente un humito.
Hey, why are you blinking on and off like a Christmas tree?
Kinda neat.
Chula,
Vinny! Vinny!
Tiene la camiseta rota por detrás, maldito niño hippie. Chin.
You alright, Sip?
Vinny's disappeared. There we were, shooting the breeze when, poof, he disappeared, just like Lenny.
Vinny? Isn't that true?
Este tonto no te sigue sin creer, me parece que es malo. ¡Eres malo!
Bam! The master made him disappear.
Nah, estoy haciendo...
Just like that.
He gave you a piece of it.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Normally I Black Root.
That's what I told you, but the Master seems to have decided otherwise. Do you know how your friend came to be here?
Well, he seemed to be so lost that I didn't want to ask.
Ask.
You should have.
Your ass.
Because if the Master found a way of getting Vinny to come,
Oh, ya.
very surprised if he stops there. I think he'll use your friends as a shield. He knows you wouldn't hesitate to fight against his armies, but what about your own friends?
Why would I have to fight one of my own buddies?
I don't know, but it's a possibility.
Hold on. Stop. Time out. First of all, it's the Black Root, and now you tell me I'm going to have to fight against my own buddies?
I said it was a possibility, but it's not entirely negative.
Not entirely negative? How negative do you want to get?
Hold on, let me explain. If we suppose that the Master got Vinny to come here, then the Black Root was there to prevent him from leaving. But by killing the Root, you enabled Vinny to go home.
So Vinny's okay. There's nothing to worry about.
Not only is there nothing to worry about, but he can even give us a helping hand.
You gonna bring him back?
I don't have the power to do that, but if you really did free him, then I would be surprised if he left without leaving you a little souvenir.
What kind of souvenir?
The means of doing something you couldn't do before.
A new weapon?
How should I know? To find out, we'll have to go back to the demis and see what it is. But perhaps you wanted to go somewhere else.
By the way, I met a really nice guy, Dr. Foe. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. But the folk are far too paranoid to be able to help us.
Perhaps, but he told me his people could help me, so...
I'm not going to prevent you from going to see the folk if that's what you want to do.
Otherwise, I could go and find Dr. Folk at the spider's place. What do you advise?
I don't know. It's up to you, but don't forget, you have to go and look for the second part of the exhibit.
Where?
On an island a little further north. It belongs to a tub of guts who goes by the name of Big Joe.
Joe? Did you know I've got a buddy called Joey?
Perhaps it's not the same person?
Yeah, sure. Of course not.
What are you up to? Are you going to continue, or are you going to the demis?
I want to think.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to make your choice, and we'll meet up later.
Después de media hora de diálogos alcancé a ir al baño, regresar, a dormir. Fab. ¿Qué hacemos ahora? Voy a hablar con la araña y con el explorador ese que no recuerdo cómo se llama. Hago un save y terminamos por ahora. Suscríbanse. Point. Bueno, súbete. Y vamos a ver. Brinca la tablita. Yo ya la brinqué. Uy, no la brinqué. Ay, me he salvado por un pelillo. Ay, ya llegó el bicho ese maldito. ¿Cómo te odio? Ay. Porque, pues, ¿sabes qué? Me va a volver Super Saiyan y voy a pasar de una sola y buena cochina vez. ¿Ya? ¿Alguna duda? Reto aceptado. Nuevamente, con mucho cuidado con el primer paso. ¿Por qué? Ya me caigo. Fijo, pero ahorita me caigo. Porque solamente me pasa a mí. Ah, no quito Super Saiyan. Oh, uy. Hola. Media hora de diálogo nuevamente.
Your reasons very well, but you must realize that the Great Weaver is nothing less than vital for our survival. Her web is the basis for almost all our production.
You mustn't believe that I want the death of your people. It's just that I know you tried to reproduce the Great Weaver. Did you not realize that she is unique, one of nature's wonders, and that she has every intention of remaining unique? What will you do when she dies?
That's not the question. Brilliant researchers are studying the problem at this very moment.
Because now you want her to be immortal.
Say, I'm sorry, but what are you guys talking about?
About the Great Weaver.
Oh, sorry I asked.
What was I saying? Ah, Yes. Under no circumstances do we want to disturb the course of things, but you must realize that her disappearance could, by its very nature, destabilize the natural balance of Underbed. And I don't believe the world needs that.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cyprien, my friend, I understand your annoyance. You're perfectly justified, but you should also know
Sí, estoy muy enfadado.
are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of this world, and, as a result, folk are extremely distrustful of everything that comes from the outside. But I'm sure that once they get to know you, they will appreciate you at your true value. But, now that I think of it, if you take the Great Weaver to them, my fellow countrymen could only receive you with a hero's welcome. But there's just one problem. Madam Spider, who is here with us, refuses to reveal to me the whereabouts of the Great Weaver.
It's a question of not interfering in the business of others. Under no circumstances may I become involved in the affairs of your people. And you, Dr. Folk. You are trying to take advantage of the situation. You know that Cyprien saved my life and that I am indebted to him.
Not at all, my dear. Besides, we are both indebted to this young man, and I think that the best way to repay him would be to put him in contact with my people, who, as you know, can be of great use to him. And I assure you that the fact that it also serves the interests of the folk is purely coincidental.
Don't waste your time with futile excuses, my dear doctor. I know my duty to Cyprien. The Great Weaver has taken refuge in her birthplace.
The crystal memory.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like an idiot.
No
What's the crystal memory?
quiero sonar como un idiota.
Outside our world, and only the Great Weaver can go there.
Catching up with her sure ain't gonna be easy.
My people are lost unless... When you say that no one else can go there, do you mean no one from Underbed?
Yes, which means everyone.
Wrong! Cyprien isn't wrong.
Siempre, siempre, siempre yo.
He's not like us.
Siempre yo tengo que hacerlo todo y lo más peligroso.
Wait a minute. You said no one could go there.
Te odio,
What
maldito
happens
bicho.
when you try?
We die. Our metabolism becomes inconsistent, and we die crushed and burnt. But because your metabolism is different, there's a good chance that you can get
If not, I find myself crushed and burnt. Thanks a lot. Are you guys completely crazy?
Cyprien, my good friend, do you really believe that I would ask you to do such a thing if I thought you were going to die?
Well, I hope not, after what I've done for you. But it's the fact of not knowing that bothers me. I've got to think this out.
That seems wise to me, but I'm convinced there's no danger for you.
That doesn't reassure me very much.
Listen, the best thing is to look for the entrance to the
Respira con toda la espalda, mire, mire.
then see what you think.
Okay, that's what I'll do. See you later.
See you later. Siempre yo, siempre yo. Bueno, nuevamente, cuidado el regreso. Ay. Muy, muy bien, gente. Gracias a todos mis nuevos suscriptores. Son pocos, pero son muy queridos. Bla, 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 bla. Se me olvidó que iba a decir. Ya dejen comentarios de todo lo que quieran. Si les gusta, si no les gusta, si les parece... mejor doy la vuelta mientras hablo. Si les parece, si les agrada, si quieren otro juego. No sé qué más. Bueno, aquí está la entrada de la siguiente misión, pero no, en este momento no. Toma, 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 toma. No, 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 no. No, 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 quieto, quieto, déjame, déjame. ¿Murió? No, no ha muerto. ¡Came! ¡Muérete! Pero es más resistente que... Ush. Y lo peor es que volvió a aparecer. Bueno, vamos a tomarnos una querida y lindísima foto. Hola, amigo. Quitemos Super Saiyan. Albert.
Wake up. Got a camera.
Alright.
Smile.
Esa cara.
Thanks.
Sí, yo. Este. Sí. ¿Quieres reemplazarlo? Sí. Muy bien. Entonces hasta aquí va este video. Muchas gracias a todos. Bienvenidos a los nuevos suscriptores. Ojalá que se puedan pasar por todos los videos. Que si les gusta, like. Que dejen comentarios, que es lo que ayuda a mejorar el canal. Y nos veremos en una próxima ocasión en cualquier otro video. Chao, 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 adiós.